60-year-old right-handed female who recently encountered a stroke after taking a walk on the beach with her husband. The doctors later found out that it was ischemic. During her stroke, she lost her balance, words became slurred, and there was weakness in the right side of her body, and also her face began to droop. She was already past the 3 to 4 hour time frame to get the TPA by the time she got to the hospital, and so the doctors referred to us, the SLPs, for assessment, and she's been in the hospital now for 3 days in acute care. We will be giving her the Boston Diagnostic Aphasia evaluation to determine the type of aphasia that is acquired. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Drew.
Isn't it a great day to save lives?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. All right. Hi, Desiree. How are you doing?
Good.
Do you remember me? I'm Drew. I'm an SLP. I came in to evaluate you on your swallowing. How was your lunch?
It was good.
Awesome. Perfect. I'm just gonna be back here. I'm gonna evaluate you some more. Desiree, do you know why you're here? Could you tell me?
Stroke.
And could you tell me your full name?
Desiree Marie Rescue.
And do you know why or where you're at? Where are you right now?
Hospital.
Are you at St. Joseph's Hospital or Biola Hospital?
Biola.
Are you able to fully sit up for me? Alright, do you need some help? Alright. Do you need help moving back a little? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be just giving you this test. I know you recently had a stroke, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright, so with this test, usually what happens when you have a stroke, it will kind of impair your ability to express yourself, understand, use language. So this test is gonna try to identify how we can help you more. So we're gonna look at your ability to communicate and your ability to understand language, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Desiree, how are you doing today?
Good.
Have you ever been here before?
No.
Do you think we can help you?
I hope.
Do you think you can make any more progress?
Yes.
When are you going to be leaving here?
I don't know.
What is your full address?
440.
Desiree, can you tell me what kind of work you did before you had your stroke?
Kids. School.
Oh, were you a teacher? What grade did you teach?
Kids.
Did you work with younger kids, older kids?
Young kids.
My mom's a kindergarten teacher, so I know what it's like to know a teacher in the family. What is your favorite part about teaching?
Kids.
All right, Desiree, can you tell me everything you see about this picture?
Mom. Food. Son. E. Mom. Woman. House. Dinner.
Okay, Desiree, now I'm going to ask you a couple more questions, all right? Can you show me your shoulder? Can you show me your cheek? Perfect. Now I'm going to show you a couple pictures, and I want you to point to the correct one. Show me candle. Show me bear. Show me peanut. Peanut. Okay, Desiree, point to the ceiling, then to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna line up a few items. Let me take that out of the way. Put the pencil on top of the card, then put it back. Tap each shoulder twice with 2 fingers, keeping your eyes shut. All right, Desiree, now I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. Will a cork sink in water?
No.
Can you use a hammer to pound nails?
Yes.
Will a stone sink in water?
Yes.
Is a hammer good for cutting wood?
No.
Okay, Desiree, so now I'm going to have you say the days of the week for me, so you can start whenever you're ready.
Sunday. Monday. Tuesday. Thursday.
Okay, so now we're going to repeat. I'm going to have you repeat some words, okay? So I'm going to say the word and you'll just say it back to me. Okay, so the first word is brown.
Color. Brown.
Okay. Second word is chair.
Chair.
And can you say what?
White.
Okay, so Desiree, I'm going to ask you some questions now, and you're just going to respond with one-word responses, okay? So just use one word. What do we tell time with?
Time. Watch.
Okay. What do you do with a razor?
Hair.
Hair. And what do you do with soap?
Bath.
Okay, Desiree, so here we have some letters. So I'm going to point to them and I'll have you say what I'm pointing at, okay? Can you say what this is? Okay. And how about this? gonna look at some numbers. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna point to it and you're gonna tell me what number I'm pointing at. So we'll start with this one.
Number?
Okay. And this one?
9.
Okay. Okay, Desiree, so now we have, on this page, we have different symbols, we have words and letters. So I'm gonna have you match the one on the top to one of the 4 under it, okay? So we'll start with this one. So can you point to the symbol that matches this one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the symbol we're trying to match. So from these 4, can you point to the one that matches this one? Okay, so now we have these pictures, so I'm gonna point to the picture and you're gonna tell me what word matches that picture, okay? Or what's the name of that picture? Okay, so we're gonna start with this one. Out of these 4. Reading, is that hard for you? Is it difficult? No. Well, this test is just to see what strengths you have and how we can use other areas to help you with reading. Okay? So you can just do your best, okay? And if you have trouble, we'll find other ways using your strengths to help you with your reading so you can slowly get back to reading. Okay? So just try your best for this picture. Okay, so I know you mentioned that reading is not the easiest thing for you right now, okay? But just try your hardest. We'll be done with this soon, okay? So I'm just gonna point to the word and you're gonna read it for me as best as you can, okay? So we'll start with this one. H. Okay. And this one. Okay, and here we have some sentences. So I'm just gonna have you read the sentence as best as you can. Okay? Read. Is that hard for you? Would you like to take a short break? Yeah? Okay, we'll take a break and then we'll continue. We'll let you rest. Okay? Okay, Desiree, are you feeling better now? Are you ready to continue?
Yes.
Okay, so we have these sentences again. So I'll just have you read this first one for me as best as you can. You don't know? Okay.
Alright, Desiree, so we're gonna test your writing now. I'm going to have you write with your left hand since I know you are right-handed, but your right hand is unable to write right now. So we'll go ahead and write with your left hand. right over here. Okay. Could you write your signature? Right over here, anywhere on this page actually is fine. And I would now like you to write the letters that I say to you, okay? So our first letter is going to be T. Here's the pencil. Okay, so the next part of this test is going to be similar to what we just did with the TGRSB. I'm going to tell you a word and you're going to just spell it out and write it down on this paper. Does that make sense? All right, here's your pencil. And our first word is going to be cat. All right, Desiree, we're all done with this test. You did a really good job sticking it through. I know it was really long. Now I'm gonna go outside and score the test and we'll come back tomorrow with your results. Do you have any questions for me or any needs that you have that I can let your nurse know of?
Bed.
You would like to go back into your bed? Perfect, we'll have that done for you. I'll call your nurses. Bye. Hi Desiree, I'm back again. As I told you yesterday, I went ahead and I scored the test and now we have your results. Before we go over the results together, I would like to just inform you a little bit more about what you may be going through right now. As you know, you did have a left hemisphere stroke, which affected the right side of your body, as well as your language processing centers of your brain, which have much to do with the ability to comprehend the language that you hear, as well as express language through verbal means. So, and it also affects your reading and your writing abilities. So this test clarified a lot of your skill level for those different, or how much your stroke has impacted those different areas that I have mentioned. All right, so are you ready to go over your results together? Yeah, awesome. Okay, so the comprehension section of this test, you did fairly well. You were able to comprehend everything that was being told to you throughout the test. So that is not an area of need. We did notice some areas of need with writing and with your reading, as you know, since reading was a bit of a challenge for you. So now that we know your results, we're going to target treatment specifically for those areas of need. You'll be moving to another setting with another speech therapist, as well as an OT and a PT. And they'll help you. Your new speech therapist will help you target those areas. Do you have any other questions for me?
Read.
Yes, so your reading will be a focus of treatment, so that will be become a little bit easier for you as you progress in treatment. Does that make sense? Any other questions? Awesome. Is there anything you would like me to tell your nurses or anything you need right now? Okay. After assessing Desiree with the Boston Diagnostic Aphasia examination, we determined that she has Broca's aphasia. Throughout the assessment, she had deficits in automatic speech and conversation, talking in 1 to 2 phrases, or 1 to 2 word phrases with pauses in between. And her reading, writing, and naming was also impaired throughout the assessment. Some of her strengths included repetition, as well as object recognition and yes/no accuracy. And recitation was also a strength of Desiree's as we were completing the assessment.